I'm just filming life on the go. How it feels to be truly nomadic. But when you have money for an apartment in Norway.
Yeah, I feel less nomadic now that I have clean clothes. I bit my cheek while I was sleeping, I guess. So I'm talking funny.
Don't forget your wallet, Mr. Nomadic. And yeah, this was the place. We had a good time here. We washed our clothes. Already got everything. Bye, mountain. Edward, apples.
They look pretty tasty, and it's not it's self-serve, but you should pay for it too. I can't wait for this to be introduced in my home city.
You can pay via Vipps, which is a Norwegian payment app, or cash. They also have a box.
I wonder if in Bucharest this would last 5 or 10 minutes, and people don't even like apples over there. It's, if you have something that's not nailed down or guarded heavily, it's gonna get stolen. Believe you me, and that's lovely. And there are a bunch of these.
Yeah.
I don't know if you mentioned, but this is like the 10th we've seen on the road, just because they have like orchard trees. Orchard trees in the mountains where little grows and they don't even have it locked up. Talk about that.
So today, Edward wants to steal my seat as a driver. Get off.
I want to drive.
Yeah, not today. So today we started our day in Odda. We were so tired yesterday. I was so tired after the Tortuga hike, the Troll's Tongue hike, which took us 7 hours almost. But I slept for at least 13 hours, maybe 15 hours. I don't know. I was super tired. And then I had to wake up, clean stuff, make like lunch boxes for today. Do some work, stuff like that. Edward had to work as well. And yeah, we don't know where we are going to stay tonight. We just know that we want to reach Tromsø, or north part of Norway, as soon as possible. But obviously that's not doable in one day. Maybe 3, but even 3 sounds really optimistic. That's how big Norway is. And today we're trying to find a place to stay. We're just gonna drive to Tromsø. We're not gonna reach Tromsø, it's like 10 hours away from here. And we saw this frukt cabins, I don't know, stalls along the way. Nobody's guarding them, and people are just relying on people's honesty to pay for their fruits, for their apples, and I find that to be amazing. I come from a country in which something like this would never work, unfortunately.
We're proud thieves, to be honest.
I'm not a thief.
We're proud thieves, to be honest. Julia, why are you crying?
Because we're in this bridge, which is just beautiful, and it's just 12 euros to cross it. And I had no intention in paying extra, I just want to go across it.
There's no way to bypass.
No, sometimes the road just goes someplace, and then you're in a tunnel, and then by no choice of your own, you're on this beautiful, magnificent bridge. Oh my god. And now we are in a tunnel again. I don't know, man. These Norwegian people are just building and building, and then, they need to make up for their investment, so they just put fees, like road tolls, on everything till they get the money back, and it's like 10 euros, 12 euros, 7 euros, 3 euros, all the time. And there's no way going around it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
And now we're in a tunnel, which again has a round in it. Please film this, because this, I think, is just, amazing. Like, have you ever seen a tunnel with a roundabout, because I haven't. But here in Norway, they don't have just one. They have it like scattered all over, everywhere. And the blue lights, so you don't get, bored. Oh my God, these people are so civilized, but the price of civilization is just, getting to you at some point. You need to get things out. So what else to do today? So since we passed Flam, which is the famous city in Norway, that you should visit and take a cruise on, because it's one of their most famous fjords, and it takes 2 hours and everything. Yeah, we did that before, so we decided to visit this viewpoint, Stegastein viewpoint, which offers a wonderful, stunning view actually of the fjord. I'm gonna show you, and actually today is really a nice day compared to when we were here 1 month ago, because it was rainy back then, but today is actually kind of cool for pictures. So let me show you this awesome and unique viewpoint. It's a bit crowded, and I assume that during summer it's even more crowded, but even so, it's really interesting. So I have to say today it's actually a beautiful day over the fjord. Edward, are you glad we made it right here? We made it to the top, to the viewpoint. You were stuck.
It stops. It's like Trolltunga, but you have like a ski slope built on top of it. And it looks like a ski slope. It's nice.
Yeah.
It's actually sunny over there.
Yeah, it is.
Just imagine being on the trail right now. I ain't seen no sun in none of my hikes. But it's nice.
It's a beautiful day. It's perfect.
Let's hope it's moving up north. The sun and the heat's moving up north.
Yeah, let's hope we'll take the sun with us.
Yes, sunbathing session in Tromsø in late September. Say that it's probably just as nice here as it is at Trolltunga, but I can get why there are a lot of tourists, because you can just get here by car, provided you know how to swerve to the left and to the right on this tall mountain. Probably if you're a bus driver here, you have the experience. So yeah.
So how's the Norwegian road trip going? So right now we are on Tindevegen, which is, Norway has a bunch of roads, but most of them are quite touristic because there are no highways, so they're either tunnels or over the mountains. So this is one of the mountain roads, and it's quite spectacular. There's basically one lane, so you have to, be careful when two cars from opposite directions want to pass. And Edward wants to go outside, but he says it's too cold. And to be honest, it's kind of windy and starting to be cold.
Yes.
Yeah. But there's still a lot of tourists, so it's mid-September and you can still see caravans and campers and all kinds of cars from all over Europe.
There we are on top of a mountain right now, so you would expect it to be cold.
Yeah, indeed. What I really love about the Norwegian roads is that they always make sure they build lots of small parking spaces on the side, so if you need to stop or just need to stop for taking pictures or even camping or for a picnic or whatever, you can find such places like this. It's just by the road. I don't know.
You can also find a lot of sheep.
Yeah, they might attack you as well.
Yes, if they think you have food.
They do.
Sheep will definitely come towards you.
But don't feed the sheep. We saw signs about it.
You'll often need to stop the car and gently chase the sheep away.
Yeah. It's 90 crowns. It's €9 to drive on this road. Thank you, Edward, for your kindness. Nothing is free. Okay, it's good. We can drive. We've been granted this awesome. This is a popular panoramic road in Norway that I highly recommend. It's called Tindevegen, and it's situated at about 1,320 meters above sea level. For some, it offers one of the most dramatic scenery in Norway, and some say that it is even better than Trollstinger. There is a local legend about this road regarding the troll's gold. As you know, Norway has a lot of legends about trolls, and the legend has it that the peaks surrounding Tindevegen were once home to trolls who were mining gold from the mountains. During the construction of the road in the early 1950s, workers reportedly found traces of gold deep within the mountain inside, but they were advised to keep it a secret to avoid a gold rush. To this day, locals say that on clear nights, the trolls still guard their hidden treasures in the mountains. There's also another legend regarding the road builders. So the road was built between 1947 and 1953 by local road workers who faced obviously harsh weather conditions, and some locals believe that the spirits of those who perished in accident during the construction of the road still wander around here, protecting travelers from danger. Drivers have reported strange lights or feeling an eerie presence late at night while driving through these passes. I myself have to say that it does have kind of a weird feeling, and at the time I did not know about this legend, so maybe it was something there. So I don't know if you know, but in Norway you will find quite a few stavkyrkjes, and this is one of them. So we made it to Lom, which has a famous stavkyrkje. Inside, what we saw on Google Photos, it looks beautiful. It has a lot of paintings. Most of the other churches that we've seen don't have a lot of paintings inside because, they're really old. They're like from the 12th or 13th century, something like that. And they're really impressive, and they have a lot of symbols and stuff on them. And you should definitely, if you have the chance, visit at least one. There used to be thousands, but right now I think there are like 20 something left in Norway. So fortunately it's closed because it's 8 p.m. and it's really cold and windy, so let's find ourselves a hotel because it's like 5 degrees outside. Woo. For the night we found a hotel, one of the few hotels around, right next to the church. And then we went to sleep. In the morning I filmed a bit around the hotel. It's actually really charming, really traditional. We also had breakfast included in this location. It was great, but I was kind of upset and I didn't want to record anything that morning because there was a wedding happening at the church and they wouldn't let us visit or film anything inside, so that was a bummer. So we continued our road trip towards the north of Norway, and we stopped randomly on the side of the road here because the water had just this beautiful blue color, and we took a bunch of pictures, but don't think it was summery anymore. It was kind of cold and windy. It was truly windy.
I made this video especially for the wind. I wanted to show you how windy it is in Norway. So it was kind of different from the month before. In August was summery, and now it was all windy and cold all of a sudden. So you shouldn't go to Norway without proper clothing and gear and everything. So be prepared for the weather. However, the views are extraordinary. I really enjoy driving through these autumn colors. They are absolutely beautiful. And here we stop once more to one of the best restaurants you will find budget-wise in Norway.
The Viking is at IKEA.
And then we drove all the way to the middle of nowhere to this hotel, and this is where we spent the night. There wasn't much to say or do at this point. That was the price of the guests, and everything was closed because it was probably 10